about set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable. He gives his ball club a chance to win.
Fernando Alfaro will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Speared on the dive. He goes to first. Just late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Johnny Armas will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Tanaka pauses. 2-2 pitch on its way. Hit to short. And a rather easy first out. And a moment now to have a look at Jeff Bannister's Texas Rangers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He comes in among the AL leaders in batting average, so he's been swinging it very well all year.
Diego Dixon strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Dixon.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Hit hard towards second. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Steven Souza will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
It might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
There goes the runner. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 17 for him on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Tomas Telis steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
To short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Diego Dixon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 24.
Diego Dixon steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Ball.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 pitch. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
We got 3
and this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Swing hard liner to left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Steven Souza steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And Chu will hustle the ball into the infield, so that runner will have to hold at third.
Now batting, first baseman
Clinton Robeson will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might be.
Stephen Vogt will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And that's got to drive a pitching coach crazy to watch your guy miss with 4 straight to force home a run. You see the sequence again. That's about as easy an RBI as you're going to get. He never even took his bat off his shoulder.
Carlos Anaya stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores.
Nice job right there, hitting with the runner in scoring position. He just gets out in front and yanks this ball right through the hole. And that'll score that runner easily from third base.
Diego Dixon ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Lifted into center field. English on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
It looked like he got a fairly good read on this ball. You see him try to time his leap here, but it's just out of his reach in center. Once it's by him, this turns into an easy double.
Jose Perella will come on as he's newly into the ball game, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Ground ball right side. To his left, Armas. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And with 2 guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up 1 RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with 2 away.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clinton Robeson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Prince Fielder will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far.
Prince Fielder.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
And they finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though it took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Leon Johnson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Short hit hard, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Shin-Soo Choo gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go
hit hard to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
And things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning, and now all of a sudden he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Johnny Armas will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance. These guys chasing their tails all game long.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
For the Rangers, the designated
Diego Dixon will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. To first. Glove by Loney. And he is in there.
When you're hot, you are hot. How about 4 hits right now for him in the game? Now, this one may not have the dazzle of the other 3, but an infield knock's better than an infield ground out any day.
Jose Perella stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. The 1-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was the triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 10-3. So long from the Bronx.
First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors.